This is the future.
Today is February 23, 2024. It is 2:51 a.m. I literally just finished edit a video and hop on Twitter to see what's going on, and there's Meghan outside. And during the day yesterday, there were some tweets regarding Mayhew. So tonight, 2:53, well, almost 3 o'clock, I'm gonna do two videos. One for, I'm assuming PYTE, because this will be on PYTE, and the part regarding the Mayhew videos will be on our part of Pure Service. Okay, so let's check out the background of the channel before I come back to this again. Okay, so now we are on our part of Pure Service. This is where I'm gonna do the Mayhew video. Okay, so some people are subscribing. 115 subscribers, new subscribers, welcome. Why took you so long? All right, and pretty much that's all. I just want to share these numbers for record purposes, but I don't want to waste too much time on it. All right, so let's go on Twitter. All right, so I have a list, so I want to follow the list. Let me grab some links. So I will be sharing not so much. There is not that much, but there are some articles I'm gonna read, and I'm gonna go to sussex.com website that talks about it. So it's only 4 tweets, and there's one Invictus, since while I'm here making this video on this channel, which is for charities. So I have 4 tweets to share with you, and some articles I'll be reading. Okay, if you guys didn't have the chance to read, you could always skip this. Just go on the description, grab the links, and do it yourself. Okay, but if you wanna, read along, that's fine. Okay, so this is the first tweet. Family and friends of the late dog behaviorist and trainer Oli Juste, as well as the Mayhew supporters, gathered to unveil the Oli Juste wing of refurbished dog kennel. The wing was made possible through a donation by Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle. All right, so we're gonna go. I have it open already. It's a Mayhew article. There it is here. The link is in the description. The reason I want to read this, any other tweets that follow, at least we know, okay, what Mayhew have said. Okay, Mayhew unveil new wings honor of late dog trainer Oli Juste with support of Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. In an event hosted at animal welfare charity Mayhew in northwest London, family and friends of the late dog behaviorist and trainer Oli Juste, as well as celebrities and Mayhew supporters, gathered to unveil the Oli Juste wing, refurbished kennel providing warmth, safety, and shelter for the dogs that come into Mayhew's care. Alright, so there's that. That was nice. The wing was made possible by a generous donation from Mayhew's former patron and Oli's dear friend, Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. Oli first introduced the Duchess to Mayhew in 2019. They share many things throughout their friendship, among which was a deep commitment to animal welfare and a love of rescue dogs. When he tragically passed in January 2022, the Duchess, through the Archewell Foundation, made a contribution to Mayhew and Oli's honor to continue his legacy. The donation has also enabled the charity to make significant improvement to their dog run and garden, which provide an enriched experience for rescue dogs while they are waiting to be rehomed. I think I have this part on PYTE. Remember, I started with only PYTE at first, where I cover everything. Okay, all the mess, the injuries, everything. Then later on, I decided to create a backup, which was Archewell Team Sussex. Then I start putting things there, mostly some other things. So, and then this last year, this channel, I decided to create it to focus mostly on charity. So you're not gonna see that part in here because it's sort of brand new. But on PYTE, there's some stuff you might see about that over there. I don't remember which video I have it in, but I remember talking about this. All right, maybe not in full detail, but I remember talking about it. But let's continue. And also, by the way, it must be a really generous donation. They didn't say the amount. If they did, I don't remember. Not on this article, but previous tweets where I covered it. It must be a generous donation, because if they could do all of this, and the yard where the dogs that needs to be rehomed, they create this area for them. So it must be a generous donation. Okay, so let's continue. Right, when he tragically passed in January 2022, the Duchess, through the Archewell Foundation, made a contribution to Mayhew and Oli's honor to continue his legacy. The donation has also enabled the charity to make significant improvement, there's the part here, to their dog run and garden, which provide an enriching experience for rescued dogs while they are waiting to be rehomed. The opening was attended by actor Nigel Harman, Rula Lenske, B.T. Edney, and Laura Ackman, and key figures from the animal welfare sector, including the chair of the Association of Dog and Cats Home, as well as the mayor of Brent. Okay, that was nice. Guests had the chance to see the difference the donation has made to the premises and hear firsthand from pet owners of dogs and cats who have benefited from Mayhew's vital work to keep pet and people together. The Duchess delivered a personal video message in Oli's memory and in support of Mayhew, which was shown at the event. That was nice. It's like you don't need to be, the way the royal family is making it seem like it's such a there's this unattainable kind of status you cannot get, and therefore you cannot do charitable work. There's Meghan all the way, continents away, she's still supporting them. Okay, Shireen Wheeler, chief executive, said, quote, "We are so delighted to celebrate and honor Oli's life in this way. We are so grateful for his friendship and contribution to Mayhew. He combined his expertise as a renowned dog trainer with a passion for animal welfare to make a huge difference for rescue dogs. Thanks to the generosity of the Duchess of Sussex, our former royal patron, we have been able to make key improvements to our spaces for dogs and our care and create a comfortable and stimulating environment for them, a fitting legacy for Oli's dedication to improving the lives of dogs. We are also pleased to launch our new fundraising campaign, Lasting Love, Keeping Pets and People Together, to raise vital funds for our London clinic, which every day works to keep pets and people together by providing preventative veterinary care to the companions of pet owners who could not otherwise afford it." I'm telling you, these things are expensive. I had a cat before, and when I took her to the vet, I couldn't believe the fee, how much I had to pay. But later on, I got allergic to it, and then I gave it to my sister. Then my sister got allergic to it, and then I don't know what she did to it. Okay, but let's continue. Yeah, but having pets is very expensive. Okay, preventative veterinary care to the companions of pet owners who could not otherwise afford it, free of charge and without judgment, but which is struggling to meet surging demand. So, yeah, that's very helpful. I think if this was possible where I am right now, because I don't think we will have it because we live in an apartment. But at least if that was possible, maybe I will consider getting a dog for my son. He wants one, but we live in an apartment, and then the cost of taking care of the dog is another thing. So two double whammy, and there's a no. Okay, but let's continue. This campaign feels a special way to remember Oli, whose commitment to the human-animal bond was an inspiration to us all. Through our campaign, we hope to reach even more pets whose owners cannot afford essential preventative veterinary treatment. For more information about the Lasting Love campaign, please visit. Okay, so I'll leave the link in the description. The link of this article will be in the description, and then through there you could come and grab that. Okay, so let's go back to Twitter. Alright, so let's read some of the tweets. Okay, Meghan delivered a personal video message in Oli's memory and in support of Mayhew for the event. At Mayhew has started a new fundraising campaign called Lasting Love. Okay, so this is pretty much what I just read. Okay, so there's that. Thank you for sharing, sis. There's all of this. Okay. Oh, do they have the video? Oh, it's just an image of it. All right. So this was not on the list, but there's no comment as well. Duchess Meghan for Mayhew charity. The Duchess, through the Archewell Foundation, made a contribution to Mayhew and Ali's honor to continue his legacy. All right, so they just show an image of it. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. And this one, it has the Sussex link, sussex.com link in it. So I'll go in it after. Okay, so I will go straight to sussex.com and read whatever they wrote, but I won't read that here. Okay, so that's just an image. This is the link. I have it open already. All right, Mayhew, a safe haven for animals, February 2024. Oh my goodness. Every time I see Meghan like this with high heels and squatting like that, it's like, my goodness, it's very hard. All right, you see majority of people when they squat like this, adults, they tiptoes. But Meghan, her feet is flat, not fully flat because she's in high heels, but the heels, you can't see it here because the coat is covering it, but her heel usually flat on the floor, which make it also flat for her. You know who does those type of squatting really good? Toddlers, those who just started walking. When they squat, perfect alignment, perfect form. And then as they get older, then that form diminished. But anyway, let's focus on this. So there's Meghan at Mayhew here. Let's read what she wrote here. But they wrote on sussex.com. On Wednesday, UK-based animal rescue Mayhew Animal Home opened a new wing in their London facility to transform the home, providing wonderful spaces for enrichment, training, and therapy. The wing, named in honor of Oli Juste, will provide greater care for dogs in need and was dedicated in memory of the renowned dog trainer and animal behaviorist by his friend Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex. Oli first introduced the Duchess to Mayhew in 2019, and she became royal patron for a 3-year term. They share many things throughout their friendship, among which was a deep commitment to animal welfare and a love of rescue dogs. Mayhew's mission is perfectly aligned with Oli's life work of caring for animals when he tragically passed in January 2022. The Duchess, through the Archewell Foundation, made a contribution to Mayhew and Oli's honor to continue his legacy. The Oli Juste wing is a testament to his unwavering love and commitment to our furry friends and will improve the lives of countless animals, reminding us all of the power of compassion, connection, and care. Is there any image? Okay, these are old, Invictus, Canada. Okay, so there's no images for this, only that image. So we go back to Twitter. Okay, so that's pretty much what we just read. So is that him? Dog behavior. So that's him here. Okay, I'm not gonna read this, but it's just, I thought that was the image, but it went straight to the Mayhew thing. So that's him here. Okay, Chester, Wessex, early 1976 to 2022. So that's him. So he was the one who introduced Meghan. Wow. Okay, we sadly announced the passing of Oli Juste, 1976 to 2022. It's with great sadness that Oli passed away on Saturday, January 15, 2022, with me, his fiancée Rob, sister Haley, brother Michael, and my mother Jenny by his side. He had been surrounded by friends and the incredible NHS staff at St. Richard Hospital, ITU, Chichester. Our beloved dog Bernard was even able to say goodbye and share a special moment with them. Wow. Oli was and remained an inspiration and thought changer within the worlds of both dogs and humans, and his special connection with animals was evident. Even though I find it hard to fathom what has happened, I take solace in the fact that up to his last breath and beyond, Oli was and is helping people by being an organ donor. So he donated his organ. So there is the possibility of helping people beyond the end of his life. Wow. I know many of you have stories to tell of your time with Ali, and I would love to hear them and see photos. Through working across the globe and during his varied career, he created a wide network of love and support. If I don't want to give people negative advice here, but this one, feel free to skip couple minutes into this video. But knowing how the UK is, okay, because with the way the UK is, the tabloid, once they see pictures and you, okay, let me just stop, because if that was me, I will not post anything with pictures. I will share stories, but not pictures, because the UK is very, very toxic. Okay, as funeral arrangements are made, we hope to be able to introduce as many people as possible to share in the celebration of Ali's life, either in person or via live stream. If this is something you would like to be part of, please send your name and email address to Rob. There's those information here. This is old, but since it's there, I just read it. If you are a current client of Ali's, please be assured that someone will be in touch soon with a plan to discuss the completion of your training course. Wow, I wonder what he died of. Wow, this is sad. I mean, it was, what, 2 years ago, but still. Mayhew bringing together people and pets. Alright, so there's the link again. I'm not gonna click on it. Okay, so there's that. Okay, let's see here. Okay, look at this gorgeous boy. Massive progress in only 2 days. Very promising, but his humans are working hard. So who was that? I thought that was Guy, but I don't think that's it. What a wonderful way to continue Ali's Juste legacy, and I love how Meghan still support her former patronage. Yeah, quote, life isn't about finding yourself, life is about creating yourself. George Bernard Shaw. Okay, let me go to the third tweet that I have, and we got to Mayhew. Okay, so there's the link again, just the tweet, different caption. Thanks to the generosity of the Duchess of Sussex, our former royal patron, we have been able to make key improvements to our spaces for dogs and create a comfortable and stimulating environment for them. A fitting legacy for Ali's dedication. Okay, the link is in the description. Catch up all that's already been shared. Why are you paying for blue checks? You're such a loser. Okay, so that I blocked this person, so that must be a hater. Okay, she's royal. You aren't. Stay mad. Okay, these are all the people that I block. But this is the response to them. Okay, thank you for all you do. The collaboration with the Duchess seems to be continuing, and its encouragement and contribution, and we are all glad to see it. Okay, so that's an ad. There's this. What is that? What is Baby D's complaining about? How dare she go out and lunch? Okay, so that is for another video, the one that will be on PYTE. Okay. Okay, so with that, let me go to my last tweet, and I believe it's the Invictus. Okay, and that's my last tweet. Okay, join the Greater Vancouver Board of Trade for a special 1-year countdown event and learn how the Invictus Games leverages the unifying power of sport to foster recovery, support, and inspiration. Alright, so let me click on that so I could share the link with you. Okay, for those who wants to read about it. Okay, it's very small. Let's see here. Connecting through sport journey to Invictus. The Invictus Games Vancouver Whistler 2025 presented by ATCO and Boeing will be held at the traditional territories of there's the name here. Alright, so click on it. I covered many of these before, but since I saw this tweet, okay, I thought I'd share it with you, but they're sharing almost the same information. The link of that will be in the description. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So I came across this video and I thought I'd share it with you. Just know that there will be screenshot, but just pay attention to what is being said, not the visual aspect of it. Okay, so there's the tweet. Wow, there's the fire and all the emojis and the clap. Here is a great listen from a Canadian news outlet about Invictus Game 2025. And check out the entire interview link below. Alright, so I'm just gonna go over that one. If it's on YouTube, please, by all means, go check it out. Alright, so let's listen.
Can we talk about
Okay, let's pause. Okay, Invictus Vancouver Whistler COO and Deputy CEO Vaben McVicker on Prince Harry, quote, he wanted to sit with my team and go through every operating plan. He sat down and just talked to us about his vision. Wow. Okay, it's 1 minute and 51 seconds. So this is the thing here. He put in the work. He wants to make sure the participant get the best experience while they're there. All right, so let's listen.
Can we talk about Prince Harry for a second? Because I know the athletes are the stars, but here is someone who is known around the world, and his wife Meghan as well. What did they bring to it? How much of the heart of Invictus is built kind of around Harry's vision?
It's Harry's heart.
Yes.
The heart of Invictus is the Duke's heart. And I got to see that. I mean, I didn't know what to expect when I came into this. I was really excited about the job, but I didn't know where the Duke would be and where he would play. I didn't know the patron. What we got to experience, so in November, in that secret surprise experience, he came out and he wanted to sit with my team and go through every operating plan. We tromped him through all of the mountains, all of the venues, and he sat down and he just talked to us about his vision, how the most important thing we do is the competitor and are the family and friends. And in Canada, he is so concerned about how we link the Indigenous connection.
Nice.
Because this was the first time ever that an organizing federation, so the Invictus Games Foundation internationally, actually said at the welcome and with the support of the 4 host nations on whose these lands will be operated, that was the invitation for the Duke to come and invite the games here.
Love it.
So they've been connected in since the very beginning. Lillooet, Musqueam, Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh. Each of the chiefs have been involved. They're on our board. We had artists from each of the nations collaborate together on what that visual identity would be. And what they all see is that there's such a link between the recovery and the reconciliation that needs to happen in each of these communities, that there's common language being spoken.
Yeah.
And that's where that connection comes from.
Wow. Wow. I wanted to say something and I was like, let me just let you guys listen to it. So I'm going to replay it. There are some things that popped up in my mind when right off the bat. And I was like, you know what? Let me not disturb you guys from listening to it. So let's start all over. Now I will stop in between.
We talk about Prince Harry for a second, because I know the athletes are the stars.
This part here, where she said, I know the athletes are the stars because the Rangers, every chance that they get, the first thing that they say, but what about this? What about that? But it depends on who's presenting whatever the narrative that is being written or being presented to you. Okay? For me, many times I just share whatever anybody is sharing on Twitter because I'm not there. I'm not there physically to see for myself. So it depends on who's presenting and who's writing the article, who's recording certain things, and what their focus are. You see what the other person is seeing or what they want to share with you. So I like when she said, I already know it's about the athletes, but focusing on Harry himself. Okay, let's start all over again.
Can we talk about Prince Harry for a second? Because I know the athletes are the stars. But here is someone who is known around the world, and his wife Meghan as well. What did they bring to it? How much of the heart of Invictus is built kind of around Harry's vision?
Okay, this is the thing here. Meghan have already given us a hint where she said Harry spent many late nights and early morning hours to make these games possible.
It is my distinguished honor to introduce someone that I think you'll all be very excited to hear from. He has also spent many late nights and early mornings planning for these games to make them as perfect as possible for each of you.
So this woman here, the COO, I'm sorry I said this woman, but Robin McVicker, okay, is really telling us how involved Harry is in. It just point fingers at people, do this, do that, do this. Okay, he's involved. This is his vision. So he knows what he wants. And at the same time, he doesn't just want to go with only his, because we get to hear where all 4 of the nation come together and collaborate from the start. Okay, from the beginning of this.
It's Harry's heart. Yeah, the heart of Invictus is the Duke's heart. And I got to see that. I mean, I didn't know what to expect when I came into this. I was really excited about the job, but I didn't know where the Duke would be and where he would play. I didn't know the patron. What we got to experience, so in November, in that secret surprise experience, he came out and he wanted to sit with my team and go through every operating plan. We trumped him through all of the mountains, all of the venues, and he sat down and he just talked to us about his vision, how the most important thing we do is the competitor and are the family and friends. And in Canada, he is so concerned about how we link the Indigenous connection.
Right.
This is why they respected him. They came and joined and invited him and give him the present at the end for the kids. They know he mean what he said. I'm talking about the Indigenous.
Because this was the first time ever that an organizing federation, so the Invictus Games Foundation internationally, actually said at the welcome and with the support of the 4 host nations on whose these lands will be operated. That was the invitation for the Duke to come and invite the games here.
Love it.
So they've been connected in since the very beginning. Lillooet, Musqueam, Squamish, Tsleil-Waututh. Each of the chiefs had been involved. They're on our board.
Wow.
We had artists from each of the nations.
That's good. Being on the board is very important. At least they get to hear the ins and outs of everything, to give the thumbs up or thumbs down about any decision that is made. So that's very important here.
Collaborate together on what that visual identity would be. And what they all see is that there's such a link between the recovery and the reconciliation that needs to happen in each of these communities, that there's common language being spoken.
Yeah.
And that's where that connection comes from.
Wow. Okay, so that's that.
Can we talk about Prince Harry first?
That's that. That's just an addition to what I've already recorded before, since I didn't edit yet, so I'm just gonna insert it. Okay, so that's it. So let's do a prayer. Prayer for prosperity and thanks. Let's see here. Let's see here. Heavenly Father, I come before you with, okay, this I read so many times. Let me look for an image. Let's do this one. It looks, oh, okay, I could read it. Okay, keep this book of the law always on your lips. Meditate. Okay, so that's our information. Forget that one. Let's see. Let's do this one. A prayer for prosperity and financial blessings. Okay, these texts, I don't like them. It bothers my eye. Okay, so we're gonna do this one. Prayer for abundance, and prosperity. All-powerful Father, you are the fount of all goodness and righteousness. Through you, even the lilies of the field are adorned and prosper. You have created me in your image. Let your gifts abundantly fill my cup until it overflows. Bless me with the riches of righteousness and the prosperity of faith, so that my treasure will be stored up in heaven. Amen. Okay, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. Alright, so I'm gonna do video number 2. It will be on PYTE, and that's about Meghan going out. We'll find out what it's all about. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for watching.
Evolution. This is the future. This is the future. Evolution. This is the future. Evolution.
But you realize once you have access or a voice that people are willing to listen to, with that comes a lot of responsibility.
We're a fantastic team. We know we are, and we hope to, over time, try and have as much impact for all the things that we care about as much as possible.
Today is April 6, 2023. It is 2:44 p.m. So I have a little bit of time, and I thought, let me get this initial video out. Whenever I have time, I'll record. So this is the first video for this channel. Well, I should say second video, because I did like an introduction in terms of what this channel will be focusing on, more in terms of background of Harry and Meghan kind of thing, and things that they have said in the past. So I decided to create this channel to focus mostly on their charitable work. I don't know which direction I'm gonna go with it, but it will be definitely focused on their charitable work. So I thought, since I have the time, let me go over their website to give a basic idea of where they're coming from. And I was looking at their website before I started recording. One of the things I was thinking of doing was to highlight each of these organizations they have helped or they're part of. Then I said, let me just read, go over their webpage, and then go over the impact report. And then maybe another video, I'll do a review of the organization